Hello. The content in this video is going to be very similar to what we covered when we looked at the lateral area of cylinders. So there are some similarities between the two. Really, the only difference is the formula. So in the previous video, you looked at how to calculate the surface area of a cone, and you found the formula to be surface area is equal to pi r squared plus pi rs. And I'm going to draw a very rough sketch of a cone here. And this surface area formula comes from calculating the area of the bottom of the cone. So this is a circle. So the pi r squared represents the area of the bottom or the base. Okay. And then this part of the formula represents the lateral area. So that's the area around the cone on the outside going around. So we call this the lateral area. Okay, now again, just like with cylinders, it's really important to understand what each part of the formula means, because in some instances, you'll only have a part of a cone and you'll need to find the area of that part of a cone only. So it's important to know which one to use. So I'm going to use this example to illustrate that point. So this example says, a model of a teepee is in the shape of a cone. Determine the area of canvas needed if the diameter of the teepee should be 7 inches and the slant height is 12 inches. Now, if you look at this model, it's in the shape of a cone, but there's no base, there's no bottom. It's just the canvas around the teepee. So when we use the cone formula to calculate the area, we're only going to use this part, which is the lateral area part. We are not going to use this part here because there's no material on the ground. There's no base. So this is why it's important to know what part of the formula means what. So I'm going to write the formula right here. Surface area is equal to pi rs, and this is only in this case. Okay, so let's see if we have the information needed to actually solve this problem. Pi is given to us. It is a number. R is the radius. Do we have the radius? Well, the question says that we know that the diameter is 7 inches. Well, the radius is always half the diameter. So the radius would be 7 divided by 2 because it's half of the diameter. So my radius here is 3.5 inches. Okay? And note how I'm writing down the units to make sure that they're consistent. Now, the other part of the formula that I need is the slant height. So that's the height from here to here, not the one that goes straight up. Okay, so the slant height is 12 inches. So that is given to me here. So I have 3.5 inches and 12 inches. And now the only thing left to do is to substitute or replace those values into my formula. So let's do that. So surface area is equal to pi multiplied by 3.5 inches multiplied by 12 inches. And all you have to do now is just input those values into the calculator. Remember to use the pi button and not 3.14. So I'm going to go pi times 3.5 times 12, and the answer that I get is 131.9468, etc. The question in your assignment will tell you how to round, whether it's 1 decimal place or 2 or 3. This example doesn't tell me, so I'm just going to round to 1 decimal place. So the answer is going to be 131.9 square inches. Remember, we're working with area, so our units have to be squared. And this is how we calculated the lateral area of the canvas for this specific model.